Let's talk about enjoying life without being attached. What we are attached to? Are we attached to people, things, our work, our health, our kids, our pets? For which things are we attached? We think we are attached to these external things, these material things. But can we really attach to these things? Or are we attached to these feelings that we get out of these things? The feelings that are created in our minds when we think about these things. We can't really attach to people, right? How can you get attached to people? I mean, if we perceive people from our thinking, that is how we see people, that is how we perceive someone outside, from a thought. So the thoughts and the feelings comes with the thoughts, and sometimes with feelings starts thoughts, and thoughts feelings. And when it is a feeling that we like, that we think that we makes us happy, then we get attached to this feeling, and we think that it's coming from the outside thing, outside person. So we think we are attached to this person or the thing outside, but it's really our thought at that moment or the feeling that we are got attached to. But how to enjoy things without this attachment? Can we enjoy things without being attached? We can only enjoy the things to the fullest when you are not attached. Why am I saying like that? When you attach to something, when you are attached to a thought, there is a resistance created. There's a tension created. Because this thought is inevitably going to get changed. You can't keep it. It is a natural process that the thoughts are coming and going. So when a thought or a feeling that makes us happy, we try to hang on to it. That is this attachment. But the nature of these thoughts or the emotions is to change. So when we try to cling to these things, and when they are changing, then we have suffering. But if you didn't get attached to these thoughts or the feelings, then we are 100% there at that moment, just enjoying it without being attached. That is two different things. But the mind, we have been programmed in a way, we have been conditioned in a way to hang on to the thoughts, hang on to these feelings, because it is scared that if we are not thinking or if we are not attached to these things, then we will lose them. The mind is identifying itself. The self-identity is all about this created self-construct, is about taking this thinking process as me or mine. I am thinking. This is me thinking. This is my thoughts. This is my emotion. These are my feelings. When we have this wrong perception about this thinking and the thoughts and for the emotions, then letting go of thinking, letting go of the feelings, or being non-attached to these things is like the death of our ego, because that is how we identify ourselves. We think we are thinking, we think that is we are the owner of these things. So if someone is telling you be non-attached to your thoughts and feelings, the I is coming up and saying, no, I can't do like that, because that is my existence. The whole existence is built upon this thinking process. Thinking that thinking is mine, thinking that this thinking process it belongs to me. But when you let go of this misconception, when you understand that you are not your thoughts, that you are not your feelings, that there's no need to hang on to this to enjoy these things. Hang on, you are trying to do something that you can't do, that you don't have any control over. That's why this frustration, the suffering is happening. What is suffering? Suffering is the attachment for the thoughts. Suffering is the attachment for the feelings. When you let go of the attachment, then it's a happiness is there. You don't have to try anything. Letting go of this attachment automatically brings happiness. Letting go of the thoughts, letting go of not the thoughts, the attachment to the thoughts. The thoughts are coming all the time. It is a natural process. The creation of the thoughts. It is flowing. The problem is only with the attachment, thinking that it's mine. If you can let go of this grabbing these thoughts as mine, taking ownership of these things, then you are peaceful, then you have the joy that you are looking for. The mind thinks that it has more security when you are hanging on to the thoughts. When you keep on thinking, that is the way to solve a problem. That is way to love someone. That is way to like something. We are so scared to let go of that thinking process, because we think that we are the one who are deliberately thinking. But when you understand that is a natural process, even if you want or not, when there are conditions, when there are reasons, the thoughts are coming, the thoughts are generating. When you realize that part, then you will have no problem of letting go of this attachment for this thinking process. Then you can enjoy the life to the fullest, because then you at this moment, then you are not attached to your thoughts. So you can't enjoy this moment when you are attached to some thoughts that happened in the past, or the worries that you have about the future. So if you want to live life to the fullest, is to be here at this present moment, then the attachment to the thoughts and the feelings, you have to let go of this. But how to let go of this? You can't do by force. It is not about suppressing your thoughts. It's not about suppressing your emotions or feelings. It's about understanding about the mind. This basic things. If you just sit quiet for a few minutes every day, or whatever time you want to take for this, just to look, just to be a little bit aware about what's going on inside, then you will start seeing how your mind works, how the thoughts are creating, how these thoughts are coming and going, that they are not permanent. All the feelings, when you feel anger, when you feel angry, just take a moment. Don't react at the moment that you get angry. Just be quiet for a moment and see how this anger is working inside of you, how it is coming and getting to an extreme point, and then how it is melting down slowly and slowly. You will start seeing that you are not the anger. It's just a state of mind at that moment. You don't have to take the ownership of all the emotions that you are getting. So when you start looking inwards little by little, you will start seeing how this mind, how this tool is working. Then you will see that there's nothing even to let go of this attachment. There's nothing to be attached anyways. You will start realize it. That is the misconception, that we think that we can get attached to these things. We can't get attached to these things anyways. We think we get attached to the outside things, to the people, for the things and all the properties or job or our pets or the kids or whatever. But when you understand that it is what we perceive from outside, is only our thoughts, and the attachment, we can't have these things in our head all the time. When you think about your family, are you having your family inside your mind? Or is it just you are saying, I am thinking about my family? You are thinking about something. You are thinking about something. So it's a thought. You are thinking about a thought. So that is how we perceive the world, from thoughts. So when you are attached to something, that means you are attached to this thought about your family, the thought about your work, the thought about your sickness, the thought about getting enlightened, whatever. So you can be you can enjoy whatever that is coming to your life, whatever the situation, whatever this moment is bringing to you, only if you are present at this moment and not attached to your thoughts or your thought patterns or to your feelings.